It's not far-fetched. I mean it. I want to play music with you. I'm just, you know.
I don't have time to play with you. But we can rehearse for this gig, but
Well,
I'm
we
sorry.
better rehearse for the gig.
Josh, I'm really crunched for a lot of things.
I know, but
If
man,
you can't do it, you can't do it. That's cool.
I can play the gig, but I'm telling you, we sound like shit yesterday.
Oh, what, on the street?
Yeah.
We sounded really good. What are you talking about?
Not all of it. We gotta practice more.
What do you mean, not all of it?
Okay.
I thought everything was good. We just stopped playing one song.
Okay, it's just, you know, I was having a hard time.
So you were having a hard time. So was I.
Physiologically, okay? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mentally, I was having a hard time.
Why are you having a hard time? Just nervous?
Because I care a lot about what people think and what our audience is whether they like us or not. And you know what? We made like almost $40 in an hour, and you're saying that we sounded bad?
No, I'm not saying we sounded bad, but, you know, I think we need to practice.
But what? You made a couple mistakes in a whole hour? Like,
No.
you got to get over yourself.
No. What's going on inside of me has nothing to do with what I'm playing. It has to do with my nerves being all fucked up. My nerves, my physical, you know, my nerves. My body, you see what I go through? I have a hard time breathing. I'm fucking, you know, it's
Yeah, I go
hard.
through the same thing, and I've worked myself out of it. It's
too.
just, you know, if you can't do it, I don't have time to practice with people who aren't going to be doing gigs with me. It's just straight up. We've got one gig, and we're going to play it, and we're going to get it together. But I can't deal with the stress of like setting up gigs, paying $20 to get a thumbtack message and maybe get an audition to make a video for them, and then not have somebody to do that with.
All I'm saying is I'm not ready to commit to gigs.
That's
yet.
cool.
That's all I'm saying.
I won't book any gigs.
You know, that's all I'm saying, you know?
No, Josh, it's fine. I need to get another permanent player.
Okay, I understand that. You know?
Just don't harp on it. I'm a little bit like, fuck, I need to figure this out.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody, and there's people going around saying really shitty things about me.
You're making it up.
They're making it up, but I missed out on a jam session, and like 2 weeks later, I get a call from Jimmy saying that this guy's spreading stuff about me that's preventing me from getting any kind of work. There was one guy that fucking, I showed him some video, some pictures of kids that I was teaching. And he went around telling people that I was a pedophile. One guy even came up to me and said, "Let me look at those pictures." There was the owner of this club. And
What?
yeah, I don't need this shit.
You're being fucked with. It sucks, man. I get fucked with.
It's like running around telling the people I'm a Chester, and
Well, you're not. And anybody
that's probably why I lost some students. And then on top of that, I've got a movie that depicts me as a drug dealer, and they're suing me.
They're suing you?
Yeah,
What for?
damages.
Damages?
Yeah.
What damages?
Paulo told them that he wanted himself to be taken out of the movie, so they did that, and they're suing me. Paulo said some shitty things about me on camera, and I don't need that stuff getting out. That He said he was the one who quit the band. All I needed was an extension, and he's done several gigs with other people on nights that we had important ones. Like we missed South by Southwest because he had a gig with Cake. He did, and he said we couldn't afford it, but we just gotten $5,000 from Jello Biafra for Stroking the Moon, and we couldn't just get in a minivan and go down to Austin and play because Paulo had to go make some money. That's the most important gig that we've ever missed. And he missed out on the first Claypool gig. Like he just said that he was going to Brazil to be with his wife, which is fine. Just do it on another fucking New Year's. Sam doesn't even play cello anymore.
What's wrong with that? Maybe you just.
I asked him if he wanted to get together and play and try and play some gigs, and he told me that he was ashamed of our music and that I was. He said like everything that I was doing to document my life's work was that that my work wasn't good and I shouldn't document it. And he was ashamed of the music that we made. Then he told me that I'm just trying to get some pussy. Sam was my best friend.
He was?
Yeah, Sam fucked up a Navy SEAL's wedding once, and I covered for him and paid other people to go in the car to get there late because Sam screwed up the time of the wedding. I said, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll say that we had a flat tire." And so I got two other people to pretend like they were going down there, getting dressed in formal wear and getting in the car and driving down there to Los Altos for a gig that was. We drove up. We finally got there and they're coming out of the church, and there's other Navy SEALs with swords holding them up like this, and they're walking through there. And I go, "Sam, you got to go take care of this." And so he did, and he went up to talk to the father of the bride. We'd had a whole bunch of interaction with them before the gig, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we had a flat tire." And the father said, "Well, yeah, you forgot to shave too." all because Sam would have lost his his job with the conservatory's community service program that got gigs for us, and I didn't know where I was going to find a cello player to do all the gigs that we had booked. I'm like, don't worry about it. We'll cover for you. It's like my brother in arms and stuff. You know, it's like you've got their back, and then I'm getting mugged on Webster Street when I'm having an episode, and I was homeless. I showed up at Sam's house saying, I just got mugged. Can I use your phone? And he laughed at me. And he shut the door. He slammed it, and just left me out there. Didn't call the police. Nothing.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Everybody said that the movie got them to say negative stuff about me. And John and Laura were telling me that these guys, they wanted us to say some negative things about you. And I had set up all the interviews with people I thought were my friends, and like a former bandmate that I'd given shared whatever royalties with them. That I didn't take the 50% of the song, of the lyrics that I wrote, because that's 50% of the song, and then the music. And Sam won't give me back that. I said that we'd share that money as long as we were working together. And Sam won't. I don't know what Paula's doing, but I can't change the BMI stuff without Sam's approval. In fact, I'm going to call him right now.
Call who?
Sam. Hey Sam, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. A little while back, I tried to get the BMI stuff set up so I get my 50% of the songs for writing the lyrics, and you were saying that you couldn't do that, and I wanted to say that I was sharing those lyric royalties with you as long as we work together, and you and Paulo aren't interested in working with the band or anything like that. So I'd like to take my what the law says I can take is 50% of the lyrics. I mean 50% of the song because I wrote the lyrics. If you could call me back, that'd be great. 415-374-6381, and or just get it changed on BMI, and it'd be great if you could contact Paulo and try and take care of that. Thanks. Give me a call, bye. GoPro, stop recording.